All right. Give me just 1 second and we'll start this conversation. This is going to be a short one. Let's see here. Sorry, give me 1 second. My apologies, everybody, for being slow like this. I didn't mean to waste your time. But earlier, I did a stream about this Erin Micklow situation. It got cut off abruptly because of some technical difficulties. Don't really know why. Not really worried about it. I just wanted to clarify a few things because I think that due to the fact that I don't really have a super positive opinion of her, that some of the things that I might feel, think, or condone are being muddied, and I want to avoid that. I don't like that I wasn't more clear about my stance on some of this stuff. So the fact that I how do I say this? I don't know her, so I don't know anything about her. What's up, George? Other than what I see on her social media stuff, right? I do find it a little cringy and inauthentic and kind of faking the funk. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, though, dude. Like, I don't care. I don't think about her, right? What I want to make very, very clear is that I don't condone bullying. All right. I think so. I talked to some people that were there. All right. I've had a few hours to like roll this around. I've been talking to people all day about this, dude. It's consumed my entire day. And somebody did point out that, man, I understand your point of view, and I don't think that you're necessarily wrong, but you were muddying the waters on how you feel about bullying. And I was like, that can't happen. I don't need that to happen because I don't like bullying. My opinion on somebody doesn't really matter. Bullying sucks. It's ridiculous, dude. And whether I think that she's cringy or not is irrelevant. Whether I think that she's a poser or not is irrelevant. Some of the way I feel about her is from jealousy, man. I want the stuff that she's got, and I work really hard and don't necessarily get all of the same benefits and stuff. Oh, well, dude. Like, I can't or I shouldn't dislike her for that, and I'm working on me too, as much as I am. You know, I'm not an authority in the punk rock world. I don't. So I just want to be really clear, man. Online bullying is not okay, dude. Like they made stickers with her face on it. Look, dude, what did they expect to happen? Like I think that some of the stuff that she said in her video came off kind of fishy, right? That doesn't mean anything, man. I was just in the moment, and it was watching that video. I was getting all worked up. Whatever, dude. That, yeah, you can say whatever you want to her, and you can think however you want to think about it, right? You don't have to go put stickers with her face on it. And I don't know how the fight ensued, so I don't know who touched who first. I know that she said that the girl threw a drink in her face. Bro, you're gonna get hands on you if you throw a drink on my face. So if she did hit the girl first, I think it's because she got a drink thrown in her face. And like, how do you expect her to react when you're putting her face on stickers? So my feelings on this girl are completely irrelevant when it comes to how you should behave in the world. And I know there's this weird conversation happening like punk rock should be inclusive and this and that. I'm of the mindset that it's full of outcasts, ruffians, drug addicts, drinkers, fighters. It's a rough, scary, dark place. But I do think we should strive to be a better community. And I've always stood on my channel where we're not going to do bullying. And they're claiming the stickers weren't theirs. Well, I can tell you that never mind, whatever. That's crazy. I don't believe that. But or they weren't Still Pissed. They were from Dogface Bastards. But Still Pissed chick had them. Still Pissed dude's girlfriend had them. And I'm not trying to take sides. I don't want to like gang up on them now. I'm not doing all that back and forth stuff. I'm just trying to make sure that it's very clear how I feel about online bullying and like attacking people. I'm not okay with that. On any front, you shouldn't hit a dude if you're a woman, and if you're a woman and you're hitting guys with a balled up fist, dude, what are you doing? Like, you shouldn't hit a woman, no, but like, you protect yourself, but like, don't hit people, like, don't put your hands on people, like, it's because it's not a hard black line. There's a gray area there. Protect yourselves, but don't assault people. Think however you want to think about somebody, but don't bully them. If you see somebody doing something you don't like, you're allowed to call them out. That should be it. That should stop. That's where it stops. If you don't like what they're doing, say something about it, and then stop. I'm not better than anybody. I don't know. I'm not apologizing for anything. I just want to make it clear how I feel about it. I think that it's real dumb to let somebody be that, like, bother you that much. And I'm guilty of it sometimes too. You know, I mean, in the comments, people hurt my feelings sometimes. I get bullied on my own channel all the time, so I know how much it sucks. I do think Erin is trumping it up a little bit. I would like to talk to her, man, because I saw some, discrepancies in her story, some irregularities there. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Is it okay to bully somebody? No, dude. Like, leave her alone, man. So I just want to be really clear. Uh, don't bully people, man. If you're on my channel and you're doing it, I'm gonna have to block you. Even if I like you, I'm gonna have to, because I have to have a stance on bullying. And while I understand that it happens, it's kind of a part of life. That doesn't mean I gotta be okay with it. And I have to put my foot down on that. I've said it in the comments and in the live streams many times. We're not gonna be here bullying folks. Let me cover this photo, as a matter of fact. I don't want that to come off like I'm doing something I'm not. I was gonna put the video back on, but it doesn't matter. Like, we're not here to do that. Like, I don't know. I don't, like, feel bad for her. I just think that it's stupid to expect uh, her to not be pissed off when you're making stickers with her face on it. Like, I don't know. I find her pretty inauthentic, but I don't want to, like, blame her for it. I don't, because it shouldn't matter. Like, it shouldn't matter how she behaves. What she does shouldn't affect you that much. And I was getting caught up in her story and this and that and what she was saying and the fact that I think some of it's wrong. That doesn't matter either. Like, we can't bully people like that. Like, I get bullied online too. It sucks, man. So I'm trying to be a good person. I'm trying to be a stand-up dude. I'm trying to be somebody a place where it's inclusive and you can come here and be yourself. You can hang out in the Punk Rock Review. And if she wants to come on here and talk, I'll let her say her piece, and I'll probably turn the comments off if I need to. I don't really do that kind of thing, but I would if she wanted me to. Like, I'm not here to play sides. I probably shouldn't let her or the other people say their piece because I don't want to get involved with it really. But, like, I understand where she's coming from. I don't particularly care for her way of doing things, but that doesn't matter, man. She's still allowed to do them. On the flip side, if you don't like it, you're allowed to say so. But, dude, it should stop there. It should stop at running your mouth a little bit. To a lesser extent, punk and hardcore was also a place for weirdos, but yeah, a lot of people coming from dark places. Yeah, man. And that's not an excuse, but it is something that people need to understand. You have a lot of rough people, a lot of people that have had dealt with some stuff, man, come into this world. And it is not necessarily a safe place. I would say that it's probably not a safe place at all. So you have this girl who coming from, some money and never being around and stuff, trying to interject herself into a scene and saying that she does stuff for the scene when I haven't seen evidence of it. She's interviewed bands and stuff, but, like, I don't know. I have never seen that she's put out albums or had shows that she put on and stuff like that. Maybe she's in a band. I don't think so. But that's what I consider being part of punk rock, is being part of it. It seems to me like she puts on this outfit and goes to these shows to, squish the ladies together and get in and talk to these bands. And, hey, look, dude, that's me being a little jealous. I could be honest about that. I wish I had the access that she's got. And so I'm just trying to be a good dude, man. I'm not perfect, but I definitely only have one reputation, and I want to make sure that I stand up for what's right, because I got kids, man. They need to be able to see that I'm not going to allow that on my channel, that I'm not going to be around it, because the way you describe your situation makes me think of the Escuela grind. I don't know what that is, but it's a shit situation. It's terrible. It's stupid. It shouldn't have happened. It's dumb. She shouldn't feel unsafe at shows, and nobody should be that bothered by her that they want to go start a fight. Now, if those girls had personal beef, like outside of the scene or the show or whatever, that's something I don't know. I heard that they did. I don't know. But my issue earlier was that I was listening to her tell the story, and she was just not being consistent with it, and I was focusing on that and not what was right. And what was right is I should have said, okay, all that aside, we don't bully people. you know, or we shouldn't bully people. People are gonna get bullied, but I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be looked at as a place where I can go over here and act like this to people. Nah, bro, I don't want you talking about my kids that way or me that way. So why would I want you to talk about Erin Micklow that way? Like, who gives a crap what she's doing? Like, you know, you want to talk about my opinions on her personally and stuff? That's a different conversation. But leave her alone, man. Like, who cares? Is she hurting you? No. Is she annoying you? Maybe. Does that matter? No, not really. You know, I don't like it when people come in here and crap on me, so I don't want you crapping on her. And I do, uh, I think the situation's different than what we're all being told by one side right now. I'm getting phone calls from people, dude. Like, it took my whole day. And I was thinking about, I was like, dude, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be a part of any of this mess, dude. Oh, what's up, Chris? That's my dog right there. We all get suspicious and protective, so lines get finer sometimes, but the only reason I found punk rock is thanks to some good people welcoming me. Yeah, man, like me and Chris, this is my friend, dude. And we've talked, and I had a different experience than him. I got picked on a lot. I had to, like, make it through the bullshit to be in the punk scene, and, like, maybe that's why I look at it like that. But it's so dumb, bro. Like, I understand the realities of the world, and how dark it is, and how just shitty it can be, right? That doesn't mean that we have to then prop that up and condone it. And sometimes it takes a little bit of, uh, I don't know, I got all excited and listened to it, and she does kind of rub me the wrong way. So I was like, man, she's full of crap. Oh well. Oh well. Don't bully her. That's the main thing. That's the lesson for the day, man. Just like, don't let this stuff affect you that way. Don't let her affect you that way. Hell, man, go talk to her. Show her what you think she could do differently. Maybe she'll be receptive to it. Maybe she won't. And if she's not, oh well, leave her alone then. But like, maybe she wants to know some things that she could have done. Maybe she wants to front a band. Go start a band with her. The girl's got hella lot of exposure, man. It might be really good for you, you know. But like, there's always a way to find something positive out of every situation. And sometimes I have to learn by getting told that, hey man, maybe you're thinking wrong, or maybe you're voicing your thoughts wrong, or whatever it is. Uh, you know, I love this community, dude. I love this channel. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my label. I'm proud of my kids because they're not gonna bully people, right? So how can I get on here and act any other way? I have to practice what I preach, and so I can't let my personal feelings get in the way of something that is way more above all of that. And that is that if you want to be somebody that is respected and looked at with, you know, love, and somebody that's got character, you have to behave like it. Whether you have to get on here and eat a little crow or not, it is what it is, man. Like, I've done far worse things than run my mouth a few minutes on a live stream. So, you know, I'm not judging anybody. I don't know exactly what happened. I wasn't there. Truth be told, I wasn't. I mean, I live in Houston, right? So I heard some things from some people. I read her stuff. I listened to her video a couple of times, and I came to a few conclusions. Doesn't mean I'm actually right. Doesn't mean I'm wrong, but I'm not necessarily right. I have my speculations. But the bottom line is we shouldn't bully her. We should just leave her alone. Let her do her thing. And, you know, I don't know. I think it mostly comes from jealousy. Like, she's a pretty girl that's got some money and access that we don't have, right? I don't have any of those things. I ain't got no money. I'm definitely not pretty. And I don't have the access that she's got. So I have to be honest and go, yeah, I'm just a little jealous, right? All the other crap is whatever, dude. I'm a poser to some people, right? There's a bunch of, like, crusty punk guys that be like, this guy likes Rancid. He's a poser, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, it is what it is. Yo, High Five had the exact same experience with a punk venue once, especially at a hardcore one recently. Also about the Escular grind drama. I don't know what that is, though. Lewis Barrett said that band just ruined their international career. UK promoters have blacklisted them as bad news. Is a spat with Aaron worth that? I mean, I don't know if that's true or not. And if that got them in trouble in Europe, that's ridiculous because the band actually had nothing to do with it. So, I mean, that's ridiculous. Like, this is what bothers me is that kind of stuff is the outcome of this. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. In the words of Dan Frampton, ugh. Posing as a blue-collar hardcore band that is the ultimate no-no. Wait, what? Posing as a blue-collar hardcore band is the ultimate no-no. I mean, Dan, I don't want to talk about that guy either because then I'm going to end up bullying the dude. Moral of the story: just be nice and join the punk rock scene with an open mind. Yeah, I mean that's Stuart Linden. That you're not wrong, dude. That would be that, and that's why I wanted to come back on here and talk for a minute. I had to really gather my thoughts because I look, dude. I don't really like that girl that much, right? But I don't want to be mean to her, dude. Like, but I got to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, she's the shit, you know, when I don't feel that way. But that doesn't mean you have to be mean, bro. Like, I am not an attractive dude that's like all yoked and like got some money and the big nice mohawk. No, dude, I'm a regular guy with very average, if not below average looks. I got kids and I need to lose some more weight and I don't have a lot of money. I live in a double wide, bro. Like, what am I over here bragging about? So I don't want people bullying me, man. And so I have to be able to stand up and be that guy. I have to be able to stand up and go, nah, 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 nah. Just let it go, bro. You know, like, why is she catching strays over you being mad? That's so dumb. Yeah, man. Weird situation, dude. Real stupid. But I got to get some work done before my podcast tonight. I just want to come on and be very, very, very clear how I feel about bullying, and I think it sucks. It's stupid. It's dumb. We shouldn't do it. Don't put people's faces on stickers, especially if you don't want that person then getting mad and possibly punching you in the face for it. Like, you can't expect her to not be upset by that, regardless of how you feel. If I saw those stickers, would I have laughed a little bit? Possibly, dude. I'm not going to claim that I'm not an asshole sometimes. But I'm not going to make those stickers, bro. You spent money and time on that? Come on, dude. Be better than that. Erin has a history of shenanigans in the punk scene. I know. I'm not saying that she's absolved of any wrongdoing here. I'm just saying that if you have the choice and you can either bully her or not, or bully Joe Schmo or not, don't do it, man. It's stupid. Another moral of the story is you have nothing nice to say to one person, don't say anything and move the fuck on. No, that's stupid. You're entitled to say whatever you want. It's all about physical touch. Bullying, like talking crap at a show to their face is one thing. Like, relentless bullying is stupid, and don't touch anybody. That's my issue, okay? Don't touch people, all right? But you can have an opinion, man. Like, that's crazy. Don't tell people they can't have an opinion, that they can't voice their opinion. That's what this entire country is built on. But stop there, man. Say your piece and move on. You don't have to sit around and just relentlessly bully somebody. It is a gray area, dude. It's not. There's no hard rule there. You can only say this much. But, dude, use your brain. Use your brain. There is a really easy rule to follow. If you'd want it said about you, say it. If you wouldn't, don't. That's the rule. If you don't want it said about you, don't say it about somebody else. Unless you want to deal with the consequences of those actions. Which I think is kind of not really worth it usually. Most of the time. You know? I'm not trying to be some do-gooder here. I don't want to be misunderstood. You don't need to bully nobody. Like, just chill. I've met her at Rebellion once. She seemed cool enough. But yeah, there's a big divide between critique and bullying. Yeah, I mean, I get it from all ends over here, dude. People take dumps on me all the time. It sucks. But when you put yourself in the public eye like that, you have to expect a certain amount of, well, bullying, unfortunately. I'm just saying to people that I talk to and that I have something to do with, please don't do it. I don't want to have to block people that I enjoy speaking with and hanging out with. Because if I'm given that decision, if I'm given that ultimatum, like, hey, this person that you're associated with is bullying this person online, I'm going to have to cut ties. I'm not going to sponsor that kind of behavior. So, you know, we can crack some jokes, talk a little shit. That's fine. You don't have to be a complete jerk about it. It's unnecessary. And I'm sure she's heard it all already anyways. Just, I don't know. I hate that I'm having to, like, come to bat for her in this, to be honest, because I don't like the way she puts herself out there necessarily. But I don't know her, man. She might be charming and sweet. I don't actually know. She probably is really nice, to be honest. Like, how many times... Hey, what's wrong with my freaking face? How many times have you, like, saw somebody, thought they might be stupid, or heard them say one little thing and were like, ugh, and then you met them and were like, oh, I was wrong about this person? Because it happens to me a lot, where people, like, hear me say something or see me from afar and don't really think they're going to like me, right? And then they talk to me for 10 minutes and like, oh, never mind, I just misunderstood. So I know how that feels. So I have to be able to do that in return. I have to be able to understand that and go, all right. So, man, I'm going to end up being like her best friend. Like, I found your channel by accident, but now I look forward to your podcast. I love punk rock. Dude, well, thank you, Stuart. I appreciate that. And that's what I want. I want that, and I want to be proud of this channel, and I don't want to have to be on here apologizing for stuff. I should just not do the stuff. So, if you're gonna be on Team Punk Rock Review, please just be an adult so that we can all hang out and have a good time. And if you see her and you don't want to talk to her, don't. Simple as that, man. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for your time. I appreciate everybody. Much love, homie. Let's find the sunny side of the street, my man, when possible. We all want to find a place to belong, and punk rock should be that for everyone. I'd rather hang with posers than gatekeep. I don't know how to respond to that last. Oh, hang with posers than gatekeepers. Yeah, I've been guilty of gatekeeping certain things, so I can't be hypocritical and say that I'd never do that, but like, it is pretty dumb. Like, gatekeeping is pretty stupid. And then with that, I'll go ahead and gatekeep and be like, but I don't want guys like MGK being considered punk. That's what I end up doing. It's stupid, isn't it? It's real stupid. I don't really give a shit. Let that dude do what he's doing. Again, jealousy, right? It all comes from being like, I wish I had that guy's money. Wish I did. Whatever, man. It's all good. Everybody, have a great night, everybody, man. Yeah, just be nice to somebody today. It'll make your day better, I promise. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm blown away by this whole situation. It's crazy that it even happened. But I have work to do and then some dinner to eat before I go film. So I hope this cleared the air on how I feel about this stuff. I hope their entire career isn't ruined over something that the 4 out of the 5 people absolutely had nothing to do with. And I don't think that the guy was really involved outside of intervening when her fella got involved. Super stupid situation.